Hello everyone, today is day 22 of my journey of becoming the person that I want to be, self-improvement and all that, and if God gives, a psychologist. Now, as you can see, if you look at my videos, it has been 5 days since my last upload, which was day 17. And I have a reason for that, and I have already posted some kind of an explanation on the 18th day. I made a post on YouTube. Now, something has happened which put me in a bad place for a couple of days, and I needed to reset everything in order to start improving myself again. And I started off very strongly. I've already said in one of the videos, I forgot how I titled it, but it was like overall improvement since day one, and I think I did that in day 12 or something like that. Sorry if I'm wrong. I don't remember. I think it was something like that. And the thing is, I've improved since day one, which is a great thing. I haven't done that at all. My habits were not forming. I wasn't doing things before on a day-to-day basis, on a daily basis, so that I could form a habit. But I started doing it. I started implementing some things, and it actually started working. I leave my room clean, which is one of my habits. I I make the bed, which is also another one of my habits. It might sound like it's a small thing, but it's a huge improvement because I wasn't doing that. And my room was never clean. I never saw myself as a clean person, and because of that, that habit is forming a new identity for me. I'm uh not dirty person, but how do you say it? I don't keep things in the right form. I don't keep things in a neat person. I'm not a neat person. Now I can say that I am more of a neat person, but of course some time needs to pass in order for me to actually truly and honestly say that I am a neat person. So some time needs to pass for me to say that I have changed my identity. Anyways, that has helped me. Not that has helped me, but I've improved. I've actually improved a lot. I started doing things that I've never done before. I bought notebooks for studying. I bought a whiteboard. I started reading my book every day. But the problem was that I've put too many habits, new habits at once. And for some people this might sound stupid, but the thing is, when you hear one person talk about what they do every day on an everyday basis as their routine. They say, I wake up, I make the bed, I do a 5 to 10 minute workout, I shower, I brush my teeth, I eat, after that I read, and later on I study or whatever, or I do my work. You're gonna listen to that, you're gonna be like, oh, okay, that's not so bad. I can do that. It doesn't sound that hard. But it is actually difficult when you start from zero and you want to get to that 100, but you can't go from 0 to 100. It is very difficult, and it can put you in a bad place, which for some people it might work. For some people, you might need to forcefully push yourself and block yourself from doing all of the bad things, but you cannot start doing, but some people, most of the people do not, cannot do all of those things at once. And I've put too many habits for myself, and I wasn't meeting the quota. That's why everything started falling apart. My room right now, my bed is a bit messy. I wasn't at home for these last 5 days because I was at my girlfriend's house. I'm gonna change it right now, doesn't matter, but I've left it in this state. And that is because every habit started falling apart because it's literally like a domino effect, which I realized. And that was something that was also putting me down, apart from failing my midterm exam, which was the third time for me doing it, and the third time of me failing it. And this third time was the most annoying one because I studied most for it. So I preoccupied with myself so much, and I put so much stress at at one point my daily average, actually my I think it was Tuesday and Wednesday last week. So on day 15 and 16, my phone time, my screen time was 8 hours, and it hasn't hit 8 hours in so long, but I just felt awful. I felt so bad. So that is something that really put me down, and I needed to reset myself and like allow myself to breathe and to start again, to start fresh. And I'm sorry for not uploading every day. I told myself that I'm gonna upload every day, but the thing is, this happened, and shit like that happens. I don't know what else to say, and I hope that it's not gonna happen again. But I just need to work on myself little by little, and at one point I'm going to reach that point of me being proud of myself and doing all of those habits and not having an issue with it. But everything needs to go slowly. I cannot allow myself to just push everything in, and then when I don't do everything in that one day, I feel like shit. Of course, I'm gonna feel like shit because I started doing things so well. I actually started doing something. I actually started improving myself, which I didn't believe, because every single night I was like, before this journey, this YouTube channel, I was always like, oh, tomorrow I'm gonna be better, tomorrow I'm gonna do this. And then the next day, I sometimes do it, but it doesn't stick because it's not realistic. It cannot stick if you cannot have such an enormous change. It's just not possible, technically. As I said, for some people might need to do that. They are harsh on themselves, and that might actually help them. So it all depends on who we're talking about. But honestly, I know myself, and I'm a type of person who takes everything slow, who takes literally every single thing slowly. I shower longer. I get ready. It takes me a longer time to get ready. I'm usually late. When my friend calls me over to play games, which of course I love doing, I again am late. I'm late for so many things, and I'm doing everything slowly. So I'm that type of person. So I'm just gonna implement the same thing, the slowness. I'm gonna accept the fact that I'm slow in that kind of way. Maybe at one point I will change it, but I'm not gonna occupy myself right now with doing that because that is not my priority. My priority right now is staying neat, reading, studying. Those are the three things that I need to keep doing every single day, and I'm gonna start off slowly. I am not going to have this idea of me having to study 2 hours per day, because it is difficult to come to that criteria to do that every single day if I was studying for 0 minutes per day. It is just, it is extremely hard. That sudden change, that extreme change is really hard to keep. So I'm not gonna preoccupy myself too much with doing things that seem impossible for me. I thought they seemed possible, but the more I try to do it, the harder it is. It's just not gonna make me feel good, and at this point I want to enjoy the fact that I am doing something, and I started enjoying it, but as I said, I forcefully made myself implement, like, put in like 10 habits that I should do every day. And again, as I said, it just ruined me. So, today that was it. I mean, it was just an explanation of what was going on. About what I was doing for the last 5 days, as I said, I was resting, I was with my girlfriend, we went to watch Avatar 3, amazing movie. I spent time with her family, and I enjoyed my time, and I have reset myself, which I really needed. Even though it is at the time of doing exams and whatever, I know that if I stress myself way too much in order to uh, complete those exams, it's just not gonna be good for me mentally. So I'm sorry, but my first priority is this not this, not studying. My first priority is me being mentally stable. So yeah, I am back, and I really hope and I do not think that there's going to be a single day of skipping something, except when I may be on a vacation or something in the far future. But for now, I'm here and I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up. I'm definitely not giving up because I've seen how good I can be and how many things I can achieve that I believe I couldn't achieve. My grandpa just came in the room just as I was about to sign off. So yeah, I'm gonna sign off now. Tomorrow is a new day, a fresh day, a fresh start yet again. And we're gonna continue because I am not, as I said, I am not giving up at all. Fuck that and fuck what everybody else says. Do not give up. Do not give up. Just keep going. You're gonna see progress you're gonna see progress at one point, I swear, for anything that you're doing, except doing bad things. Please don't do bad things. Please don't be addicts, serial killers, and whatever. Be good. Spread positivity. I'm not a hippie and I'm not going to be. Anyways, see you tomorrow for day 23. Goodbye.